Oh. Let's see here. One more. Boop, boop. I'm not completely ready just because I wasn't sure if I was getting back on here today. Let's see here. Okay. Hey, I'm Emmara. Guys, this is Blunder. I'm half asleep. What is happening? We are playing some magic. finishing up the early access event that we were invited to. Pretty excited about that. Bring up my chat. I didn't have anything ready because I had other plans today, but those have been moved around, so yeah, I'm here now. And then I was gonna see if there was anything I wanted to change on this elf deck that I was playing. It's pretty silly. I built this in like 5 minutes yesterday. It's like, okay, let's make an elf deck. Elf scry deck. The only other thing I didn't build was that I wanted to try out. Ooh, these guys would be really good. I love Galligrators. One of my favorite elves. Nissa would be really good in here too. Ugh. Do I put Nissa in here too? Get rid of one of this guy. One of this guy. Throw in Galligrators. Is there anybody else we want to take out that doesn't do much? We don't have a lot of removal, but don't really need it, I don't feel like. He's really good. A lot of these scry cards are really good. Tap, just do this each turn. Let's take one Legolas out. Let us... Oops. Too many... got too fast there. Probably don't have it, I imagine. Because I don't have very many cards. That's what I need to work on, is getting more. Let's see here. Let's take 2 of you out so we can put 2 nieces on. There we go. I'm trying to keep mostly cards that are Lord of the Rings, because that's what we're here to do. Check out the Lord of the Rings set. And yes, I could build decks with other cards in it, but it's not as much fun for me. Hi, Dakey. What's happening? Top of the morning to you. Has a pretty low curve for the most part. And when we're playing against other people who have just built fun decks. I've been ran over by Vorinclex a couple of times. I don't really like being ran over by Vorinclex. Imagine that. Galligrators. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter, create a tapped creature, gain 2 life. Besiege you. We shall play you. What do I want to do? I feel like Scroll is gross. I just kind of don't want that to become more powerful than it already is. Yeah, I didn't think they would block. That's terrific. I do not know what we're going to do about that problem. Do not know what we're going to do about that. probably die. That's probably what's going to happen. Aragon is just going to run over top of us into this wall of text. I'll have to go check out this deck afterwards. I didn't build an Aragon deck. There's a whole bunch of creatures and things I didn't get to build with, which... Vigilance, Ward... Okay, well that's great. Another target creature you control gains protection from the card type of your choice. That's pretty gross. We don't have anything that scries right now, which kind of stinks. I put a +1/+1 counter on you. Unfortunately, we have no scry cards in our hands. Come on. Joda. The opposite of fun. No blocks, I don't care. Just want this over with. Just let me die at this point. No fun for me whatsoever. Yeah. We'll just play this next turn. We'll just play cards because we can play cards. Play Legolas. I don't really get to see what my decks do when I get stomped by Joda. Yeah, attack with everybody. It doesn't matter. I have 1 life. You literally have more creatures than me. Oh my gosh, just hurry. I'm not blocking, I don't care. I just want this over. Yeah, that was not fun. Where's the little thing that tells me I can tell you whether or not I had fun? Because that was the opposite. Opposite of having fun. Oh, quick draft is up. Oh, let's do a quick draft. Quick draft. Drafting is just a little bit more fun. Alchemy, that gives them too many other cards to use. The creature an opponent controls is still excess. Combat damage and mass X orcs. X is the excess damage. That is actually pretty cool. Never one or more halflings you control. Attack a player, create a food token. I do really like food. Bilbo. I think we might go with Bilbo. I really do like this fire card. I do kind of want to try it. There's a lot of green creatures down here. This bag guy, ugh, he is gross. I might take him actually. The Bagman. Come with me, Bagman. Ugh. That is a good removal spell. Hexproof, +1/+1, tempting. I'm so glad there's more dwarfs finally. Ugh. And that some of them are actually good. Oh, let's see here. This thing has beaten the crap out of me a couple of times. I know I took the bad guy, but now I'm kind of like, leaning a different direction. Might go 3 colors, who knows? This thing is awesome. It's gross. It does stupid stuff. Ugh. Creature when opponent controls would die, exile it instead. And that comes into play sometimes, let me tell you. I guess we could go 3 colors. Shire Sheriff. It's battlefield, you sacrifice a token. If you do, exile target creature and opponent control. Not bad. I love these bats. They're so good. Kind of wish I would have went with the orc cards there. Let's see here. Yeah, let's take Frodo. Why not? Why not? I'm a sucker for legendary creatures. Where a land enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. The creature has power 4 or greater, gains first strike. That's pretty cool. There's so many cards I did not see or that I missed. So, some of these things I'm experiencing for the first time too, which is pretty cool. Experiencing them together. This card annoys me so badly. White counterspell kills me. Hurts my head every time it gets played against me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's great. Let's take Samwise. We're going to make ourselves a whole bunch of legendary creatures. I do like this. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. It's won me a couple of games. +1/+1 counters, Vigilance. Lost to Legend is pretty good. Protector of Gondor is really good too. It's definitely done me some. Getting an extra creature is always good, and with this, a lot of sack outlets and things that are going on in this set definitely helps. More removal probably. This guy was causing me some issues, let me tell you. Never look out, scry one. I don't want you to scry one. How many? We don't have a lot of humans, so I don't know if I want to take another one of them. Eagles of the North, though, we might take. Flying, evasion, gets +1/+0, and first strike. They're basically almost like the Warg that gets the +1/+0 and menace. Except for it doesn't have planes. Oh, you know what? We're going to take this. It made all the way back around. We're also going to take that. Take the envelope. Might use that. The artwork is so pretty. I'm so excited for this set. Wear this now in memory of Elfstone and Evenstar, in whom your life has been woven. It doesn't really matter. Both of those are just gonna go in my trash spot anyway. Don't really have a choice, so I guess we'll take that. Horn of Gondor? Yes, please. We will probably take that. Tornado Golem, you can just go down there right now. What else do we got? Hobbit Sting, Bath Song. The Bath Song. Such a weird card. That's kind of funny though. Gothmog. Okay, we're looking at colors we're not even playing in, so let's not do that. We're gonna take the Horn. Elven Chorus. Yeah. This thing is gross. I mean, it's not on a creature, but then creatures you control have add 1 mana of any color, which is pretty ridiculous. And you can play creature spells from the top of your library. Landroval. Horizon Witness, Flying, Bird Noble. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, target attacking creature with outflying gains the flying. Shadowfax. Tax. Yeah. I think we're going to take the Elven Chorus. I've seen that do some work. What do we got here? Cellborn. Or you attack with 1 or more else. Scry 1. You scry. Cellborn gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each card looked at this way. Scrying. We don't have a lot of scrying cards. I think we might actually just end up taking Butterbur. Innkeeper. I get food tokens. I'm not going with a heavy food theme, but I think that would be good anyway. Smart Cavalier. Glad I'm a little bit more awake than I was last night. Played a lot of Magic yesterday. And played a bunch of Diablo in between, so to unwind in between games. Do I want Took Reaper, or do I think I'm going to take the Smart Cavalier. The Vigilance and threatening to kill orcs is pretty helpful. I will say this Lancer did me a lot of work yesterday. I just kept making it my ring bearer as well, so it was even harder to block. This bow has caused me some problems. Do you want to take that as a combat trick, or do you want to take the... Well, you know what? Creatures win drafts, so we'll go with creatures. Part of me really does want to take the long list of ends. It's so silly. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. You control a creature with power 4 or greater. Instead, you search your library for 3 basic lands. Soldier of the Grey Hose, Flash, Flying. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0. What do we want to take? I do like the Spearmaster too. The reach and the 2/3 are pretty useful anyway, but then also giving a combat creature +1/+0 is kind of nice. Comes into play sometimes. We're going to take the list just because I want to cast it. Fear, fire, foes. Damage can be prevented this turn. 6 damage to target creature, 1 damage to each other creature with the same controller. Sometimes I do need to kill things. Squire of the King. You know what? Let's take the bow. What else do we have? Eagles of the North. Revive the Shire. What else do we have? Breaking of the Fellowship. Target creature your opponent controls. Deals damage equal to its power to another creature that controls. The ring tempts you. No, let's take that as removal. Yeah, this is a draft event. Hey, what's going on, Geek? What's going on, Brian? I'm doing a little draft here. Trying to figure out exactly. Apparently we're going 3 colors, unless I decide to take the red out. Sacrifice a food. I didn't really stick with a theme this time, besides good stuff. That's the way to do it, Geek. That's the way to do it. I usually have somebody's up on my channel over here, and then I usually have one up on my phone as well. Especially when there's so many people that I follow and that I'm friends with. Like, I want to be there and be able to help them too. So I'm like, okay, I'll just have multiple things. Are you participating in your first draft? Awesome, Brian. I hope you have a lot of fun. We sold out at our LGS, so it's like, no. So I'm hoping me and my friend Tom can just order one a pre-release kit off the intermic web, and then we'll just play from here or whatnot. And then they sold out of all their product too, which is awesome. Yeah. You got this, geek. Do they let you like pre-order them or anything? You know what? We will take this relentless Rorium. Quarrel's End. Draw 2 cards and then create a 1/1 white human soldier token. That's interesting. You know, we will take that. We don't have any card draw. I usually always wing it. The only one I've never that I got to and they didn't have anything was Ravnica Allegiance, because like everybody got to choose whatever guild that they were actually wanted a deck from, and the only decks that my friend Tom got there, and there were 2 decks left, and they were Azorius, and I was like, it's like, I didn't come here to play Azorius. I refuse. Well, that's actually not too green in your crazy cards. 1 green mana to scry 3, and then and you still get to draw a card. That's pretty good. Yeah. I hope you have a lot of fun at your first pre-release. I've always had a good time. Like, nobody's there to run the tables or be jerks or whatnot. So most of the time, it's good times. Not that I usually have too bad of a time at normal events, but everybody's there to experience the set for the first time, which is great. Is it print to demand? Awesome. That's what I've been wondering, and I don't. There's gonna be so much product opened, so like if you're looking for singles and stuff, I would definitely wait. Like I feel like it's going to be, yeah. It doesn't surprise me, and well, like the Warhammer set, they went back and printed more, so like I feel like, yeah, Wizards like they want their money, and they'll get their money. And they may as well print it as many people who want to play it, just keep printing it. That's what they used to do for like Battle Bond and stuff like that. And then once it died down, they'd stop printing it, and then it would go out of print. Do we want to take another Strider? I'm almost tempted to take the Shire Sheriff. Shire Sheriff. I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was a sheriff. My mouth is not going to like this set at all. I don't understand why it's so expensive either. Well, like, I can see kind of where, like, all these bigger stores are opening so much product. Like, so a lot of it's not getting into the hands of people pack-wise, which makes me sad, because, like, if it was a normal price, I would probably buy a ton of it. But, like, I have to pick and choose, and with Vegas coming up and stuff too, like, I'm saving for that, so a lot of my, like, Commander Masters, that might be the first set that I end up having to, like, skip over. And it's not like I don't have probably most of the cards that are in there anyway, so I guess it kind of depends on how many new cards are in Commander Masters, whether or not I'm like, oh, I must have it. Yeah. And I guess packs probably should have been a little bit more expensive than what they are now. They did stay at a very low price or at least at the same price for years and years and years. So, but like the premium packs, once the MSRP went away, people got crazy. Prices of things went up, and because like back in the day, I would have my magic money for the week, after bills and everything, I'd have everything sorted out so that I'm like, okay, this is how much money I can spend on my hobbies for the month. So I would just go and get like a booster box every week because that was my therapy, booster therapy. But now the boxes are like 130 at most of like the LGSs and stuff like that. And I want to support the LGSs and like if I can save $30 or $40 though, it hurts my soul that I go elsewhere when they're cheaper, but like sometimes yeah, if I can buy more stuff, yeah, I would definitely like. I feel like a lot of the yeah, if they do reprint some of the problematic artist cards with new art, I would be very happy because there's cards that I specifically avoid playing because I don't want to upset anybody. For the most part, like, and it sucks because some of those artists I really like their art, and it's so hard to separate the artist from the from the person that's attached to it sometimes because like I mean a lot of my tattoos are done by a person that I absolutely despise. So like when people are like, "Oh, your tattoos are awesome," I'm like, "Oh yeah," and they're like, "Who did them?" And I'm like, I'm like, a person. Uh, my master is not the best person, unfortunately. Uh, hey, sure, McMurray, what is happening? How are those kittens doing up there? Army of kittens. I am interested to see. Are you going to make another food deck? You should. You can use gnome and all them and just because these food cards are pretty freaking gross. Like I really enjoyed my food deck that I built. I was having a lot of fun with it. And also, me and Gollum have been pretty good friends. Like being able to bring him back over and over again. He's like the Squee of the Lord of the Rings universe. Just keep throwing him under the bus. I'll take Gimli. What else we got? Oh, nice. Yeah, the Keldheim one is really really good. I think I still have like two copies upstairs because I was just giving them out as like birthday presents and Christmas presents to people. I was like, here, play Magic. But those $20 precons were awesome. Like those were really good starter kits, I think, for people starting out. I kind of wish they would bring them back. Like I like my premium $50 ones that have super awesome stuff, but like having like two $20 ones that somebody can just get into the game, have a commander deck that actually plays and is powerful enough to hang with normal decks. Great idea. We will take this Took Reaper, I think. I really like this card. I'm gonna feel like a jerk every time I play it, but like there are times there are creatures you do not want in people's graveyards. So a lot of the time I choose uh, exile effects over graveyard effects. Yeah. I have an elf deck that I actually need to take apart because it does not operate well. Oh, did you? That Sorin deck, it looks really good. The Wraith deck that I built on here is pretty nasty when it does work. Like those Ring Wraiths, they get out of control really fast. What else are we going to take? Oh, I guess we'll just take this. Unfortunately, now I'm going to have to make some cuts, which most of the time at this point, like if I've already don't need any of the cards, I usually just take cards that I need for my collection. uh, I got off at like 1 yesterday. And then I woke up at like 9 and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll come back on here. was a great player with you yesterday, Jarvis. I was like, I'm gonna die against freaking Frodo again. It's like, blast you, Frodo. Frodo is so good. That was a close game, though. My food deck, I really enjoy that. It does so many silly things. What else? Oh my gosh, we gotta cut a lot of cards. I'm actually almost tempted to take the red out of here and just go Selesnya. We'll lose some of our removal, but trying to draft properly. Oh, I can go build one. Or we can always play. I do have some historic. Well, most of my decks were historic, and I just changed them over to alchemy decks. But yeah, if you want to play, let me know. Send me over your code. And that goes for anybody that's on here that can play with me, because yeah, I like playing with people that I know. I've run into so many like Joda decks and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to play against Joda. Yeah, if they ever did Commander like fully on here, I would probably play on here a lot more. Like I would play that mode more than often than not. Like Historic Brawl, I do enjoy, but I don't have all the cards that I want to play with. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was getting on this morning because I was gonna go see the Flash, but I just moved that up to later. It's like this only goes until 1 o'clock, so it's like I want to get some more time in with it. Well, I can. Was it originally a historic deck with Loris? Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I had already, yeah, all my decks I had built as historic decks, and then I came on and I was like, oh, I can only play historic with people directly. So I was like, oh, that's disappointing. So then I ended up having to like go and change cards. So I was like, oh, my Mayhem Devils. Yeah, I get overwhelmed when I go to build decks on here. Like most of the time, I will just go over to Moxfield and try to build a deck, and then I'll import it into here. And then I get in here and I'm like, oh, I don't have any of these cards. That's my biggest problem. Sounds good, Jarvis. Just send me over your link. I'll be here. Yeah, most of the time I don't ever use my crystals or coins for anything besides drafting. Yeah, like I wish there was a better way to lay it out with the cards, because like I do get very overwhelmed, like where I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 8 cards per page, and then I'm like, I don't know what card I'm looking for, and they're all by like mana costs and things. I'm like, ah. Hey, Ray F. What's going on? See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. This Errant Rider of Gondor has been pretty great. Especially having so many freaking legendary creatures. Like, most likely you're just drawing a card for 3. Let's play this Took Reaper. A die as the ring will tempt us. Yeah. I'm just bad at building 60 card decks right now. I'm so out of practice. Like, back in the day, I used to play a lot of 60 card formats, and now now that I can play with people online, I just play a lot of Commander. And I enjoy Commander more, so what do we want to do? Who do we want to get rid of? I don't want to get rid of a land, but I don't want to get rid of my removal either. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Much as I don't want to get rid of my creatures. I'm good at drafting for the most part, but I'm bad at, like, planning out, like, a standard deck. Like, I want to build something different than what everybody else is playing, and sometimes it's hard to do. Do we just want to play you? Make you our ring bearer? Yeah, why not? Probably should have played that afterwards, but... That's the other thing I always... I need to get more used to actually casting my spells in my second main phase when they don't need to be out during my first main phase. I'm out of practice doing that. All these hasty creatures. Don't like it. Yeah. Go ahead and hit us. That's fine. We'll just eat some food. Elven Chorus is pretty disgusting. Ugh. Just play our Bagman. I think we might actually need to get rid of that horsey. Let's get rid of the horsey. Sorry, horsey. Get in for 5. And then we'll act like we have something to do, and then we'll crack this food token. It's weird, in my food deck, most of the time I don't ever have to to crack any food for life. I just use it to cast spells and make my creatures bigger. My draft for this was awful. Like the traditional draft, it was so gross. Like my Boros deck just crashed and burned. Like it wasn't even close. Like I just got ran over. Elven Chorus. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to do that. You stupid human soldier. And the worst thing is this Pathfinder is just one under... Ugh. I don't know how to deal with that. Removal. Please and thank you. Yeah, I'll just get hit by this human. Ugh. I hate Aragon. I just got ran over by Aragon earlier. Do we just play this bird? Landrolv. Horizon Witness. We're not attacking into Aragon, obviously. Boros might just be bad. There's a lot of equipment centric cards, and like it was not doing what it needed to do. Like red has a lot of really good cards. This thing is gross as well. I don't think we are long for this world. I think we'll just block with Took Reaper. At least stop 10 damage from going through. It's so funny how many times that I've had animals become my ring bearer. That is not gonna save us. Forest on top of our library. Guess we play this Bagman. And I feel like we should just attack. We'll act like we have something in our hand. That's what I like to do in Arena, because they can see whether if you're highlighting your cards and what you're looking at. So I just like to, I'll keep a land that I don't need in my hand. And I also found out, look at this, you can eat these things. And then it makes burping sounds. You can only eat those ones, though, I think. This is what I'm doing when I'm getting beaten to death. I haven't made Billy the Pony yet. That should be my goal by the time this is over with. Yeah, you can't eat the eggs. You can't eat these either. Are they still doing stuff? Like, I've already eaten all this food over here. And you can't eat the eggs or the toast and the sausages or this bar of butter or this wheel of cheese. Like, why can I only eat these things? That's going to be my biggest concern. I'm going to go on Magic Arena Discord and be like, why can't I eat the rest of this food? What else can we click? Oh my gosh, are you... Okay, we're just not going to block. Yeah, why can we only eat the desserts? That should be not even the first thing that we eat. Wizards, wizards, wizards. What are we going to do with you? Yesterday, I mistakenly clicked on the food, and it did it, and I was like, oh. It's like, we can eat this. Sweet. I like to click on the maps. I like the interactive maps. They make me happy. Like when I was playing Legend of Runeterra all the time. Like their maps are a lot of fun. I do still really enjoy that game too. Like I love my card games. Woohoo! Yeah, download it because I do play on Wednesdays. I Wednesdays are my specific day that I play Magic Arena when Heather goes to her sign language classes. So gives me time. So if anybody ever wants to play while I'm on there, send me your links. Yeah, I like interactive playmats. I really like this stupid stone. Does all the mean things I like to do. Like I love reanimator decks, so I'm gonna hate it when it comes out against me, but like before that, that's right. The ring has tempted me. I feel like I know this guy, that Frodo Baggins. He looks like somebody I know. Let's see here. We are not going to waste our banish until we see whether or not another Aragon comes out and ruins our lives. I will attack. Why not? May as well, Frodo. How dare you block me? I'll play this mirror, mirror. There are a lot of really hard names to say in this. Oh, Bilbo. I was gonna watch The Hobbit this week because I never ended up watching the movies because I was like I missed the first one in the theaters because my friends were jerks and went without me. And then after that, I was like, well, you know what? I'll just wait until the extended edition comes out since it's going to be super long and I don't have the time. So, and then by that time, the second one came out, and then the next one came out. I was like, well, I guess I gotta do something about this. What do we want to get rid of? I think we're just gonna get rid of the envelope as much as I don't really want to. Is it not as good? Yeah, I've read the book and I watched the cartoon like in 7th grade. I've watched the extended editions of both the first two, and then after that, I just kind of. I was like, okay, I'll watch Return of the King extended edition. I always make the mistake of wanting to watch all three of them at the same time. That is true. You have not been forced to watch it, Sherman Murr. uh, I guess I gotta make you lose some kind of bet. Like, we used to make bets, and then I would make her watch movies that she didn't want to watch. Take her, I was like, I don't like going to the movie theater by myself, so, like, we're gonna just get beaten down by these two creatures. You're not good. I still need to watch The Ring of Power, too. That's, we are not drawing any creatures. We even have a spell that helps us look at the top cards of our library to find more creatures. I know we have creatures. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is this is abysmal. Maybe we'll go back to constructed. I have like 20 creatures in this deck. Spider-Man was so good. That's all I'll say. I don't ever want to ruin movies for people. We're gonna go see The Flash later on today, I do believe, if it keeps raining. We were gonna go see it this morning, but then I was like, you know what? I got stuff I need to do, like play Magic until 1. I only have 2 life. Just attack me. What is happening here? Uh, that's right. We're gonna make a comeback. Prepare yourselves. Nope, we're not gonna make a comeback. I was hoping we'd just keep running into creatures. Well, let's get rid of this. I'll make you at least do a little bit of work for this. uh, See, I just like to watch like the superhero movies on like the big screen. Like DC movies are not my favorite, but like it's an experience that I just enjoy. It's watching really loud things and things being destroyed, like the Transformer movies. I just like to watch Transformers punch each or giant robots fight each other, so I could care less about what's going on in the story. Like, yeah, it's probably terrible, but robots are going to be punching each other, right? Like anything DC, I have my favorite characters here and there. But then sometimes I'm like, Batman's such a jerk, and there's so many other characters. I'm like, eh. I did really enjoy Peacemaker. That was probably my favorite. Yeah, like the Jeff Johns Green Lantern era was like my probably my favorite thing. Batman annoys me because like he could do so much more to help the city, and he does not, as he's too busy just running around being a dick. Not to mention, if you sit there and you think about it, like vigilantes, like Batman, he's like just breaking these people's arms and wrists and just causing like bodily harm to the criminals instead of like killing them. So then it's just costing the state more money. Like, most likely these criminals don't have insurance, so, like, is Bruce Wayne, like, secretly paying medical bills afterwards? uh, what? Do I not have swears in my chat? Is Nightbot being a jerk? For the most part, I only used Lord of the Rings cards, but I really like Wrinkle and Torbrand. So I was like, you know what? I am gonna put them in there. Yeah, like, he could still be Batman, too, and still help, but he doesn't. Like, he has billions of dollars. It's so silly. Oh, Nazgul's. I didn't go in and change all my artwork, which I probably should have. Almost everybody else who's playing it did. What the fork? I was automate. Really? That is interesting. I don't know what this card is. I don't even know what that ability is that you just cast. Ridiculous. Do I just want to kill your creature? You killed my creature. Yes, you are currently in the good place. What the fork? The good place is so good. That's such a great show. uh, that's basically. I was like, "There's too many words on this card. I'm just gonna kill it." And then, Kiki Jiki and other stupid things. I hate Kiki Jiki so much. Or the Mirror Breaker. Do we just play this? Yeah. Wrinkle into our brand. Yeah, we'll choose this, even though we're not using it for anything. Yeah, there are some alchemy cards that I have no idea what they do. And I guess I was just expecting that people would be using a lot more, what is happening? Choose an opponent. They look at top 4 cards of their library and separate them in a face-down pile. Okay. Well, here we go. Is this the other pile, I assume? Do they have to all be... how about that? One. I probably should not have given him all those lands, but sounds good, Jarvis. I hope your meeting's not too terrible. I used to hate meetings. I would just zone out. Not my favorite. Quit breaking my stuff. You monster. Breaking all my things. Now I'm behind on a couple movies. Like, we have like the Regal Movie Pass, so we just can go see. Oh my gosh, you're playing. Come on. See, I did not optimize my decks to deal with some of these things. Like, it's just silly. And we're not supposed to quit, so I'm supposed to just continue playing, but sometimes it's hard when I know my deck cannot compete against whatever I'm dealing with. Like, Mirror Breaker is already such a powerful card. Like, so hopefully they just kill me. This is over with. Or, you know what? Let's play Sorin. Do you have something you can play? Is there free spells that I don't know about? What is happening here? Yeah, give me my Sorin back. Or my Witch King. I do like that Sorin. I love stealing people's creatures. Each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt damage to you this turn. Unfortunately, that didn't help us at all, but at least we got him down to 10, I guess. Using a deck that was only using Lord of the Rings cards. So, haha. What are you thinking about? Attack me with almost presenting lethal. Do-ba-do-ba-do. Interesting. Why didn't they just do the 3 damage to me? They hit me for 3. And they can hit me for 5. I'm going to have to sacrifice a creature. I only have 1 creature. Yeah, so... silliness. Well... yeah, what do you do? That's pretty cool, too. That is... Sorin is going to go in a lot of my Rakdos decks. my opponent? I really like the Invasion of Asgul. I think that might be one of the only cards that are in here that it's not. Just because I had so many reasons to make people sack things so that there's stuff in the graveyard. And then, I guess we'll play this Nazgul. May as well at this point in time. Just make Sorin my ring bearer. Then we'll get to draw a card. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to survive very long. I really like Sorin the Necromancer. Like, getting to bring my even though I have to exile my creatures that are in my graveyard, getting to bring them back and they get menace. Sometimes they come back more powerful than they were before. Okay. Come on. That's not cool. Did you need the extra? You don't even need the extra. That's just silly. Just attack me. Thank you. I mean, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I hate that I can't say good game after. Yeah, that was close. Even though I probably should not have been as close as it was, but like Time Warp and Breach the Multiverse and like I can't compete with that. I don't know why I'm going in here to use this Mastery Orb. It makes me feel like I'm like Scrooge McDuck right now with my 1,000,000 gemstones. I went into the store and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy everything that I can't actually buy on my own account. I was like, I will buy all the bundles and all the other things. Like, yeah, just because I can. It's always interesting to hear the characters. Later, geek. You have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Always enjoy having somebody to chit chat with. I really like this one, this Secret Lair. This one, if I get any of them, it'll probably be this one. I haven't ordered them yet. I've just been putting it off. Oh, do they have the Lord of the Rings ones on here? I feel like I didn't see them. Oh yeah, I want to change my ring wraiths pictures. Actually, I do want to play my food deck a couple more times. I was having a lot of fun with that. What was I looking for? Boop, boop, boop. Nazguls. How do I change the artwork? Oh, they have the codes down there. I can never remember what the codes are to look up things. Anyway, so I'm glad they actually have them in here. Boop. Nazgul. Okay, there. Aha! I love that they have every single one of them. And they all have different artwork. When I used to play the Middle Earth game back in the 90s, that was my thing. I loved my ring wraiths. I was so excited when they had an expansion that was just them and like a lot of other bad guy characters. I like my bad guys, what can I say? They always look cooler. Their aesthetic is usually closer to mine. I feel like if I put a couple of other cards from other sets into this deck, it would operate a lot better. I cannot say what your name is, but hello and good morning. I'm just like, I don't know how to pronounce this, or I do pronounce it and it's completely wrong, and then I feel like a jerk or I feel bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't say your name properly. I would really like one of these serialized One Rings, or Soul Rings. We have lots of ring cards. I think we're going to play Blackcleave Cliffs just so we can get this out. Call of the Ring is pretty cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, ring tempts you, and whenever you choose the creature as your ring bearer, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card, and I will pay the life, because I like to draw cards. We will play this Haunted Ridge, and then we may as well start the shenanigans. Sure. I'll pay the 2 life. I'll pay the 2 life up to a point. Until, yeah, Aragon comes out on the 4th turn, which is ridiculous. I think we will do that. Draw the cards. Play Haunted Ridge. Stinks because they're probably going to make humans that they can just sacrifice. So we'll decline. We'll decline this time. What you gonna do, Aragon? We do not need another Call of the Ring. Hey, what's going on, Alex? How is the day treating you so far? I am still trying to wake myself up. I told myself, I was like, you know what? I can get a couple more hours in playing this. Let's do this thing. I've been enjoying playing with the cards. And it helps me get used to them, so like next week when I have streams and people are using new cards, I'll know what's going on. We will block you. I don't want to. Oh, she makes things indestructible. That's terrific. I did not realize that. We will decline that. And we will kill him. That's probably the best thing to do. What does she do? An indestructible counter. Ugh, does she just come in with that? As an ETB? Ugh, that's gross. Anyway, I guess we'll kill Aragon. Claim the precious. Decline. And attack? Mainly just because I want to draw a card. What do I want to discard? I think we'll just get rid of Golem, because we could just get him back anyway. We gotta play some Diablo. I meant to add your link on to my Blizz account, and I keep forgetting. I feel like a jerk. Whenever I'm around and I can actually add it, I don't have a chance to. Oh my gosh! If I see Joda again, I'm just gonna lose my crap. I'm tired of seeing Joda. Annoying is what it is. Guess we'll play the swamp. Steal their Joda? Quit playing Joda, or I'll kill you with your own Joda. How about that? do we want to discard? I think we might actually keep that. We'll get rid of Wrinkle and Torbert. Actually, you know what? Let's, yeah. Boop. Silly. Yay, yay. Do not believe we can survive this. Yeah, I can't compete against Legendary Matters decks with... Did I have fun? No, I did not have fun. Jota is not fun. I, I hate Urza, but Jota might actually be my new least favorite character. It's just because I don't want to play against him. He's annoying. Like, you just put a pile of good cards together and just like, okay, let Jota do his thing. It's useless to meet revenge with revenge. It will heal nothing. Hey, Wilk. This is my food deck. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. I probably shouldn't have kept this 2-land hand. Hey, what's going on? How are you? I like it when people say hi. Let's play that so we can play Samwise. Samwise does a lot of work in this food deck. You wouldn't attack me, Frodo, would you? Don't attack me. Well, that's terrifying. That's just... That is good times for you. Not as great of times for me, but well, let me see here. Do we want to do that? Play Peregrine and then play Rosie? I think so. Not super concerned life total wise, just because we have a lot of food. That's scary. I get to look at the top 7 on their cards. Oh gosh, that's not good. Belt of Giant Strength. That's pretty cool though. Now I kind of want to build a Frodo deck. Build a Frodo equipment deck. A very cool deck. I guess we'll play Rosie. Make some food tokens. Ha! Come at me. Until they're going to play that belt, which is going to not be great for us. Let's just exit. Or, it's our turn, exit. Magic terms. Forge anew. Return target equipment. As long as it's your turn, make 0. Oh, God. I'm going to play the belt. Ugh. Ugh. That's crazy. Blockers, I guess. Guess we'll block. I don't want to. Rosie, I'm sorry. That's okay. Samwise lets us get things back, which is nice. Yeah, I assumed as much. Unfortunately, we can't cast them both on the same turn. This is a pretty cool deck, though. I might actually go and build this real quick afterwards. I'll go to my turn. We're not going to hit our land drop, of course. Guess we'll play Rosie again. Why not? Make some food tokens. Yeah. We're dead next turn, but at least we got down to 12, right? We just got outclassed. Ooh, is this guy? Ooh, activated abilities cost one less. You know what? We are going to go build a quick deck. Frodo, Determined Hero, and Astor. And Kemba is also pretty good. No blocks. No blockies. Good game. Good game. My food deck does its thing. When it just... let's see here. Let's go to decks. Let's go to new. Let's just look up the main cards we need real quick. Frodo. Do I need that many Frodos, though? I'll say 3 Frodos. Why not? Let me turn on my not collected cards, because I probably don't have that card. Craft. Let's see here. White. Boros. Ganja. I don't have any copies of Ganja. My collection of arena cards just makes me sad. I need more cards. You know what? That is actually pretty good. Whoops, did I not click red? Okay, let's... Sucks not terrible. Gives us creatures. What are we looking at? Boros. Sacred Peaks. Sundown Pass. Battlefield Forge. Plaza of Heroes. Well, yeah, I guess I should click the format that we're building it in. That would help things. Boop, boop. Alright, Plaza of Heroes is terrific. Okay. Equipment-wise, what's going on here? Oh yeah, there's 2 swords, and I don't want a ton of them, though. I'm bad at 60-card decks. Yeah, they should just make it so everything is open, because then you end up having to craft everything. Kemba? Yeah. Kemba's Outfitter is really good. To tell you the truth, I don't even know what equipment cards exist. Yeah, they gave us all the Lord of the Rings cards, but then all the other ones you have to either use wild cards. Luckily, I have 1008 mythic cards. This account makes me feel like I'm pretty super cool. And like, I wish I had all these things on my actual game. My actual account, then I could actually build better decks. I love Lion Sash. It's so good. I New Danath is pretty cool too. Why not? I'll forge anew. See, this is... 60 card decks are hard for me to build. There's a really cool horn, I feel like, that's in this set. Oh yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. And it's an uncommon, which is super baffles my brain holes. Oh, yeah, let me add you real quick. Let me just add 6 cards. This guy is pretty cool, too. What is the belt? The belt of giant strength. Belt. Maybe I'm thinking it's something. Super weird. They were playing a Boros deck, but had this in here. I guess you could just play it from using other cards. Yeah, because you could just throw it in your graveyard and throw it on the battlefield. Just put a green card in here just because. I don't need a forest. Don't be giving me forests. Nobody. I don't want green in my deck. That's going to be my new stance. I'm anti-green with you, Jarvis. We'll start an anti-green coalition. We hate green. It's not that I hate green. I have some. My favorite cards are green, like Questing Beast. Love me some Questing Beast. Let's see here. Let's just add. Yeah, we'll add whatever equipment. That's the other thing is I don't put a lot of time into building 60 card decks. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll put this, and then I'm done. You know what? Let's put this whip in there, and you know what? We'll throw Mary in there just for fun. It doesn't matter. You're gonna only teach them the 4 colors. I love it. Be like, there are only 4 colors in Magic. These are the only ones you need to know. Hey, Shanable, what is up? It's just passed out. Uh, that's what I feel like I want to do right now is just pass out. I think I burnt out all my brain cells playing Magic yesterday. We got to get some games in. I keep forgetting to sign up for things, and yeah, I'm so. I might actually go somewhere else to go get product because my store is out. So I'm like, eh. And I kind of want to buy some because I'm pretty excited. Nope, where did I lose your name somewhere? There we go. Jarvis. Moonbeam. VPI. And 25497. Yeah, and our local store is out of pre-release kits and aren't doing pre-release either. Get 2 set boxes and all the commander decks. I'm definitely getting all the commander decks, and I like opening packs. So it stinks that I don't get to open as many this time probably around. They are doing pre-releases. They just are sold completely out. I took too long to. I called them on Tuesday. I was like, oh yeah, because I usually will sign up early, and yeah, they were like, we're out. I was like, oh. I was like, well, do you have anything to buy? And they were like, oh, we're out of everything. They're like, you have to come back on Wednesday. I was like, I don't want to come back on Wednesday. That's really long. Yeah, we could do historic. That's fine. Well, most of the decks that I made are alchemy, but there's no alchemy cards in them, so they're basically historic. uh, like I don't know what most of the alchemy cards do, and let alone if they change what a card does in arena and it does something completely different. That throws me off when it's like something that I play normally, and I'm like, what the heck? You know what? I'll actually keep this. It's not terrible. Playing Kemba's Outfitter. Yeah, I'm not super. Yeah, yeah, and that upsets me. That has happened multiple times where I'm playing decks that I don't even see Lord of the Rings stuff, or they added like one or two cards, and like most of my decks I tried to just build as Lord of the Ring decks, except for this one that I just built. Because I played against an equipment deck, and I was like, oh, I want to see how this actually, if it actually runs properly. See if it's actually fun to play. Yeah, I've fought so many Jodas that, and that's not fun. I hate Joda. Joda, Breach the Multiverse. There's just been some really, really honed decks that I'm like, well, we are not going to survive this. Do we want to do that or that? I think we'll play the Blade Aspirant. Continue attacking. Blade Aspirant is such a good card. For 3 mana, it does so many silly things. How dare you, sir? I guess we'll just get rid of the extra sword we have. Oh no. Play Sundown Pass. Yeah. Like, I expected everybody just to be playing as many Lord of the Rings cards as they possibly could. Do I just want to equip it for one? Yeah, I may as well. Attach it to them. Hit with the Sword of Once in Knowledge. What does this do? Then you may cast an instant sorcery card of 2 mana of value without paying its mana cost. Okay, that doesn't help us. Sure. I don't really want to throw those in my graveyard. Belt of Giant Strength is just there to discard if I need to. Then I can bring it back out of the graveyard. Oh no. Oh no. Guess we will go to play Battlefield Forge and attackies, I guess. That'll go off. I was gonna say we don't have anything like that in our deck. I don't think there's any sorceries at instants. I don't even think there's removal. I guess I just built the deck super fast. By the time I put enough equipment in and put creatures I wanted in, I just completely blanked that I should put some kind of way to get rid of things. Um, yeah, see, we should have thrown the belt in the graveyard, and then we could have used Daneth to bring everything back. I think we are just going to attack. Get in for 4. Have a sword go off. We will throw her in the graveyard. Apparently, all 3 of them were just hanging out together. Play Daneth. Bring back War Whip. That seems pretty good, being able to bring back equipment that has creatures attached to them already. Daneth is pretty nasty. Refin is one of my favorite cards. Definitely one of my favorite cards. Guess we'll play Forge Anew. Well, I don't know why I'm prolonging the game. I'm sorry, Jarvis. Let me just attack. Good game, sir. Good game. Sorry about that. I guess the deck did things. That's. Uh, I completely forgot that my swords actually gave me protection from black. That is not a good hand. I don't want a mulligan. Don't want to. We'll keep this. What are we gonna put the Witch King on the bottom since we're not gonna cast him anytime soon. I'm terrible at mulliganing. It's like my least favorite thing in the world to do. It's not my favorite. Play Call of the Ring. Call of the Ring has killed me a couple of times because I've just. Oh, Raffin. Black Cliffs. I don't really want to do that, but a way to get around Raffin's ward. Ooh, I don't know what this does. That is a lot of words. Huh. Interesting. Lose life? I'm like, I'm not letting you draw cards, Jarvis. I refuse. You know what? I will take the damage. I'll draw cards all day long. I don't know why I put this. I think it was just because I needed things to sack. I'll let you draw cards, fine. We will decline. We are at a lower life total than I wish to be at. Do we want to just play Nazgul? Yeah. Alright, tempts you. You can be our ring bearer still. Decline. Put on some text. Actually, you know what? We're actually going to attack this battle. We do not need another copy of that. That will not help us. We will play it. Do you want to play this spell? Why not? It seems silly to say that I don't want to. Oh god, you killed all my creatures, you monster. Blast you, Jarvis. You can draw cards as much as I don't want you to draw cards. That stinks. Guess we're just gonna play Golem. Interesting. That's not great for us. You can keep drawing cards, Jarvis. I don't want you to draw cards. Decline. I just want to draw some lands, please, and thank you. Yes, as much as I don't want to. But that's okay. Oh, I have a discard? Oh, that's even worse. Decline. Ring will tempt us. We need that land, unfortunately. I think, get rid of that Sorin. Play our land for a turn. You have so many cards, Jarvis. So many cards. Karuga. I'm just gonna keep letting you draw cards. Opponent loses. Haha, now you'll have to discard cards because you have too many. I'll decline. We are actually going to play the swamp. Oh, we don't have a mountain to play freaking. That stinks. was really hoping to play Wrinkle and Torbrand. Not a mountain. What is this? 3 life. We'll play Soren. Yeah, figured Soren was probably getting blown away. What do you get if they get that? Oh, that is gross. Don't destroy that. I don't want you to have a creature that comes into play as... that's gross. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want Wrinkle and Torbrand. You don't want Soren. I throw a lot of cool stuff in my graveyard. Oh, a Nazgul. Interesting. Okay. I will let you draw a card. I think I can get you down to 1, but I don't know if I can finish you off. I think we actually will take action. It's not gonna save us. Oh, you know what? This might actually be enough to kill you. So I'll do the Invasion of Asgol. You'll sack something. I'll go to combat, attack with Golem. He'll hit for 3. And then you'll lose 3 life. Good game. Ugh. I was very worried with the amount of cards you were drawing. That was interesting. Freaking Invasion of Asgol. That was fun. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't want to give you more cards. I was like, I keep giving you more and more cards. They're just gonna give you lots of answers to things. Why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? There we go. Yeah, some of these decks I've been having a lot of fun with. I'm gonna actually have to. I should have, because I didn't make some of them on Moxfield. So I'm gonna have to actually go through and make them on Moxfield so I can make them on Arena when this actually opens up. Yeah, that's like, some of them I need to actually, there's cards that probably shouldn't be in there, or I put too many of certain cards in, because I got overzealous, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to throw a ton of stuff in here. Legendary creatures, I'm in! Let's see here, Razorverge Thicket. Play a Forest. There's Raffin. Going to play ourselves a Plains. I still have not gotten to play Aragon and Arwen yet. Just kind of bums me out. We'll play Paragon Took. He likes to make them food tokens. Ooh, Boromir. Oh, gross. I forgot about him. He's really good. They're going really well on my soldier deck. Let us play a Plains, and then we will start the shenanigans. Maybe. Rosie will come in, she'll make food tokens. She will make a big old creature. Get in for 4. No! Now I gotta. Oh, I guess this can go. Bye, Aragon. We don't need you. We have 2 of you. That strike is so gross. I really like that card. I'm probably going to play this in almost all my black decks. Choose blockers. We are not actually going to block. We're just going to let it happen. As much as I don't want that to happen. Creature with power 3 and greater. Think that's what we're going to have to do, just to slow you down a bit. Well, unless you counter me, which then I get sad. Okay, that works. At least one of them is gone. And then we will swing in for one, which is not great. And then we will end our turn. Oh, God. Now I'm sad. Pass. Connive. Oh, Sir Conrad. They're so mean. Don't think we can win, so. It's a battlefield attacks, but plus one on each other creature. That doesn't help us greatly. We're just trying to keep ourselves alive at this point in time, so no attacks. Gross. Oh, Breach the Multiverse. So good. Billy the Pony, no! So gross. Yeah, just draw. No blocks. That was pretty cool. That worked out really well. Oh, thank you so much, Pinfinity Matt. How you doing, Matt? That is so awesome. I so appreciate that. How are things going? That's super awesome. Gifted one to Donnie and Sher McMurr and Jarvis and Miss Shadowfax and Eclipse Meteor. That's super cool of you. Very, very cool. I appreciate that so much. We've been sitting here playing some Lord of the Rings all day long. I woke up and I was like, haha! I appreciate that so much. You guys are so awesome. Definitely one of my favorite places. What should we play? My spider deck has not worked. That's why it says spiders question mark. Every time I've played this deck, I don't have any spiders in my hand, and then I don't see any of my creatures. So this is a much better hand than most of the hands I've had with this. uh, so we'll see how this goes. Silly, silly spiders. Okay, I just want to play Shalope. That's all I want to do. Just let me. Like, come on, game. Get with it. Soul Guide Lantern is so good. Oh no. Flowering of the White Tree. Play a Death Cap Glade. Attack. Well, I was going to say we have nothing to actually cast. There's nothing to fight. Hey, Sue, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to Middle Earth. There's a backdrop field of sectors on the creature. If you do, destroy target non-land permanent. Oh, you know what? We actually are going to do that. Don't want to... Ah! Plans to reprieve. I keep forgetting the white has a counter spell. It's not the best counters. Well, it's actually... It's terrible because it sets you back, but then they get to draw a card too. Like, reprieve is really, really good. Well, I guess I will attempt to play a spider again. You know what? We are actually going to sacrifice something. I should have attacked first, but yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was like, we must destroy that enchantment. It must be destroyed now. Ah! Last two Samwise. Uh, yeah, Samwise is really good. Destroyed my spider too? You monster. I guess I'll gain some life. I don't think I have any way to get the spiders back, so... let's see here. Bushwhack, target creature. That's not going to help us. Guess we'll just play this giant spider. Even though Samwise is just going to walk on through and beat the crap out of us. I will say that the ring bearer mechanic is... I do enjoy it. I just sometimes have to go over here and look and see, like, okay, what does this do again? We are actually probably going to prize fight Samwise. Yeah, probably. Well, we'll attack first. Be smart about it. It's weird that the spider has vigilance. Oh, does he have ward 1? Ugh. Yeah, we'll pay the ward. Don't want to. Don't want to pay the extra. Auto pay, that's fine. I don't think I'm playing anything else this turn, so I'll just get rid of that. We don't need to deal with that. I will say I've been having a lot of fun with all these Lord of the Rings cards. I think I might keep most of them the way they are, though. Most of them I didn't use too many cards from other sets, and they work pretty well. Don't do it. Don't exile my stuff. I need those things for stuff. I do like these little ent guys that we got. They're pretty adorable. I guess we'll play the spider, or try to play the spider. We'll see if Jarvis lets us play the spider. How about that? Oh, let's just go to end turn. Yeah, Call of the Ring makes the ring mechanic pretty easy to... Oh, Loris. That's not good. Okay, it's only during your turns. That's what I was wondering. I don't want you to have all these creatures. No, Loris has got the ring now. No! Yay, we get to play this. Woohoo! It's all I've wanted to do this whole entire time. We did it, everybody. We did it. Um, no attacks? Somebody was playing a Shalob deck that's all my creatures were on their other side of their board as food. It was pretty silly. And I like that it just it moves the card up there and keeps it as the card, but it has a food as well. I pay my award too. Unfortunately, now we cannot block, which kind of stinks. Decline. Seeing as we do not have anything. to block with now, which stinks. Just waiting for the other Frodo to come out and get stabbed. No, I don't want to lose 3 life. Guess we'll play a swamp. How about, do we want to do that or this? Probably this. Play this. Target creature. Yep. I will pay the 1. I don't want to. Haha! I will turn you into food. And you know what? That will work. Go to combat. So we cannot really block the ring bearer anyway, so we'll do that in the turn. I don't know. Okay, that's what I was wondering in response to the ring, whether or not we could do that. I will pay the 1. I really don't want Loris out. Haha! Now I have more food and treasure. I'm gonna eat Samwise. And then I'm gonna eat Loris. So I'm a monster. No, don't do that. I don't think I have anything to stop it, so I guess we're gonna let it happen. Another Call of the Ring. You're out of control, sir. I'm gonna eat your cat. The weirdest thing I've done today. Just eat Loris. Don't get rid of Shlobe. Ah! Killing me. Hey, Banner. What's going on? Oh, is this Lucy? No, this is Banner. Hey, Banner. Guess we're gonna play a spider. It's not super exciting. I will say that this Mirkwood spider in draft has made my life miserable. Man, I want to draw cards. I also want to draw cards. Man, I really wish I had the Call of the Ring right now, because I would definitely just be paying the mana. Oh no! Don't turn the Eye Tyrant into something. I don't like that. Okay. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, I guess I could have it fight target creature, huh? And destroy his lands. Silly. Pass? Pass. Oh, it's a sorcery. I was like, why can I not cast this? I guess I'm gonna eat Samwise. Well, that's right. He's super gooey. Oh man, that's not gonna help us. Next. That is unfortunate, because we are not gonna be able to kill that Eye Tyrant. It's kinda hoping we could. I don't know. Yeah, I ran out of gas. What do we got here? Okay, well, it's at least something to stop that nonsense. Do we just do that? Yeah, oh, I don't think he'll block. Yeah, figured as much. Even though I could have gotten +1. Yeah, resolve. Auto pay. There. Yeah. I need cards. I need cards. I'm gonna get beaten to death by this eye tyrant. Oh, it's got menace too, so my Ruins Recluse is not gonna do anything against it. Did I just pay the 5? It's not gonna help us, but whatever. We'll just cast it because we can. Sure. Why not? Target up to one creature I don't control. Submit 0. And then I guess we'll attack. Oops. There we go. He's like, now I'll draw cards. I got you down even further. Woohoo! What is this? Non-basic landwalk. Oh, Trailblazer's boots got reprinted? Huh. I did not realize that. And, interesting. Good game. Good game, sir. My spider deck actually got to do stuff this time, so that's better than what it normally does. There's been so many times I'm like, yep, that's not doing anything. Not terrific. I was just waiting for you to get Frodo. I was like, this is how I die again. I still want to make a Frodo deck, or a deck that revolves around him. Actually, we'll play that. Actually, you know what? Let's try the elf deck again. I built this in like 5 minutes yesterday. Like, I don't even think it's another one that doesn't have any removal, or it does have removal, but it's more creature based. Forgot I did put Gala Greeters in there. Just lost the cap to my water. Yeah, I'll put Plaza of Heroes. Why not? Play ourselves an island and play Arwen. Let's see here. What are we going to play now? Anything that lets us scry. We do have things that let us scry. The question is, do I play that? You know what? Let's do this first. Scry. Put that on the bottom so we can get more. See if we can get lands. Guess we'll put a +1/+1 counter on ourselves. There's Loris. As much as I would like to use Beseiju as a disenchantment, we are not going to. Let us. I think we need to kill Loris as much as I don't want to waste a turn. Kill Loris. Sorry, Loris. You scare me. Alright, let's go to combat. Playing Gala Greeters. Gala Greeters. Hey, Gollum. Oh, that tree. Oh, that tree. There's the battlefield and scry one of the second time. Tempted by the ring. We will not be tempted by the ring, though. Instead, we will put a +1/+1 counter on you. We don't need that right now. Do I put another counter on you? Yeah, we'll do that. And then have that go off. Just create a treasure token. We do not need lands now. The question is, will Golem... I think we will... Oops. What am I doing? Whenever you scribe... Oops. I really like this card. I've used this a couple of times. It's done some work. Golem. Why you gotta be so golem-y? Non-land. That's what I figured. Hmm. Oh, yes, it was great, Jarvis. Thanks for playing with me. We'll have to play some more Arena, because I do enjoy playing Arena. Like, it's super fast. We can get multiple games in. But, yeah, you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I always enjoy having people to talk with and play with when I'm on here. That I'm not just rambling on to myself. Well, I guess we'll finish up this sealed deck and see whether or not we can win or lose. You have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna hopefully finish this and then go watch the Flash and then go to a bonfire, so have a good day. Got some magic in. Let's see here. And I have been having a lot of fun with this set. Andrea Cloud, welcome. That is not terrific. We'll keep it. I mean, it's a 3-land hand, but unfortunately, it's a lot of mountains. Wish I could use all the emotes. That's more mountains? I don't need more mountains. I'm gonna eat this Danish. Humans. That card is actually really good. 2 mana for 2 creatures, and they get haste. I'm just gonna do the same thing right back to you. Haha! Mordor Muster. All the cards that make a lot of creatures are really good. I guess we'll play another mountain. I think we are going to play the Spearmaster just so we have something to block with. Probably will block, I imagine. Oh yeah, that's what I figured. Let's get rid of one of those before they start amassing. Making them bigger. Spearmaster I really like. Stops those freaking bats. I love the bats. I've been using those for a lot of things. Don't reveal my hands. You'll see that I have black cards I can't cast. Oh, don't get rid of my... I had a feeling that was... Don't get rid of that. I need that for things. Guess we will go to combat? No, we will not go to combat. We're just going to hang out here. We'll cast that, and then we'll cast this and get rid of your orcs. And then... so I just want to give this human +2, +1. Keep this back as a blocker. Get rid of some more of your creatures. Even though you've got 6 cards in hand. It's a lot of cards. We burnt through most of ours, which is not great. Not terrific. Oh. Do we just do that? Just send our orcs in and just use it as an improvised club? Yeah, why not? Oops, no, don't do that. It's unfortunate, because now they're going to get more creatures, but no attacks. We'll just hang out here, waiting for swamps. Really didn't want to get rid of those. It's like I have a whole bunch of humans in here, so I can sack those. Oh, that's not good. Gross. Pass. I mean, they do know what we have in our hands, so that's interesting. Block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost this. This trebuchet is definitely cost me a lot of problems. I hadn't seen the token. A little goblin writing the thing. We are done for. I mean, unless we draw a board wipe or something, which I think I only have one in here. Yep. Next. Good game. I'm out. I did. I do really like this elf deck that I've built. Claim our loss. I mean, we won 3 games with the deck. That's not terrible. Sure, why not? Let's see what we get. Lapo, the corrupt sheriff. Sheriff is... Sheriff. That's such a weird... Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and treasure token. Goblin, Dwarf Emissary. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Sacrifice a treasure, goad target creature. Ooh! I do love goading things. I'm gonna have to put that in my one deck. Flowering of the White Tree is just ridiculous. Legendary creatures you control have +2/+1, and have ward. The fact that they get ward 1 is ridiculous. This Doors to Durin really destroyed me last night. Display of power accompanying over instant or sorcery spells. Choose new targets for the copies. The spell cannot be copied. And Shagrat, Loot Bear, whenever Shagrat, Loot Bear attacks, attach up to one target equipment to it, and then amass X orcs. Oh man, I am so gonna use that with Ember Cleave. That's gross. Can I use Ember Cleave and... You can't pass. Let's see here. I think we're actually gonna make a... We'll do this. Don't have a lot of time left to play, so... Actually, we don't have a lot of time to play, so let's not actually do this right now. Just change this. I just wanted to open packs. Let's go to play. Let us go to alchemy. And what do we want to play? We'll try this Boros equipped deck again, I guess. It's silly. It doesn't have any removal in it because I built it so fast. Like equipment? Creatures? Okay. Cards Realm, welcome to the show. Not that you can hear me, but we're here. I think we will keep this hand. Delighted Halfling is a really good card. Delighted Halfling, the fact that it makes it can't counter the legendary spell too. Ugh, so gross. Actually, I'm not going to play Frodo yet. I'm sure we're probably about to see Aragon and Joda and a bunch of silly stuff. Invasion of Zendikar is really good too. I don't just want to play Plaza of Heroes. Let us play. What are we playing? They're playing green. That'll help us a little bit. I'm probably like, what are they doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Titan of Industry. That's terrific. Don't destroy my sword. You monster. Well, I guess we'll play a Lion Sash. I guess we'll play Frodo. And then we'll attach the Lion Sash? Silly, but we're gonna get trampled by this Titan of Industry and crap in a second anyway. What do they get if they destroy this? Yeah, whatever. You can have it. We're probably not gonna win anyway, so have some more creatures. If we get a land, yeah, that's not gonna help us very much. What's going on? You already have this. I don't know why you're taking so long to make decisions. I'll say you already have lethal next turn, so... Just wait for people to cast spells. Nope. Not gonna even play anything. Just ending my turn. No sense in prolonging this. Get more games than if I know that I can't win. Looking at my hand, looking at your board state. I don't know. I can usually tell whether or not I'm gonna die pretty fast. Look at what I have, what if I can actually win. If I can try to make the game last longer and survive, I will, but that deck has no removal in it, I don't think, besides a couple of cards that are like equipments and things, so if I knew I might draw into a board wipe. Currently waiting. What do we have? We got only 40 more minutes with this until everything is gone. Let's make sure I haven't been on here. I don't know what this is. I can go away. Sweet. They actually got all the Lord of the Rings stuff today, so I will actually go to my LGS today. They just sent me a message telling me that they got all their stuff that was supposed to come in on Wednesday today, so I am gonna go get me some commander decks. I actually did not pay attention to what I just played. I was like, oh, I could pass a card. I was too busy writing a message. I feel like an ass. Oh my god, did I just get hit for 10? Yeah, let's just, whatever, just end the turn. Whatever, I'll just die. That's tell my friend Tom that they also do, because I told him that they weren't going to have anything today. I was like, I better go tell him. Hey Sue, what's happening? Welcome back. I'm just getting destroyed over here. Get beaten by a 10-10 with a giant belt. Okay, what do we want to do? I'm beaten to death enough, I think. Let's not do that. We don't have, actually, no, that's a sealed. We just built a deck there. Were we playing a quick draft? We were playing quick draft. We were not doing well in the quick draft. Go try it out. See what happens. I don't think every once in a while I have to check my messages. I have so much stuff going on all the time. There we go. Ooh, new Arcane Signet promo. Oh, that's not new. Seen that before. Da 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 da. We only have 37 more minutes before this shuts off. And then we can't play anymore. Middle Earth will be closed to us planeswalkers. LSV? No! Well, we're dead. Never gotten to play with him, so that's pretty cool. Hi, What's going on? It's awesome. Pretty awesome. That's been one of the cool things, is I've got to play with so many people I've never gotten to play with before. We'll play Frodo. The ring shall tempt us. Play of planes. We will go to combat. Attack. Get in for 1. Took Reaper. Maybe we will. I was like, uh-oh, are we going to have to get countered? Draw a card. Ooh, what does this do? Ooh, that is pretty cool. I should put that in the elf deck I was playing. We'll play a forest. Go to combat. Tacky. Next. And then we'll play Butterbur. Bree Innkeeper. Well, we're gonna try anyway. Probably a good idea. Make a food token. Play an island. Oh, let's see here. Do I want to do that first? Yeah, let's do that first. Elven Farsight, Scry 3. May reveal the top card of target creature. Probably a good day. Draw a card. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Scry 3. We will put all of these on the bottom. And we will reveal the top card. Squire of the King. Go to combat. Attack for 2. And we will actually play this Nimble Hobbit. Oh, we'll end our turn. I have a full grip, which scares me. Not to mention, professional. That's so cool. Never. Okay, what else do I want to do? Can't banish it. We don't have enough manas. I'll just play this. Actually, we'll attack with everybody. We'll sack a food. We'll tap your Orky. Nice. I guess we're gonna have to. Do we want to do that? I feel like we shouldn't do that. Make more food. Unfortunately, we cannot block those orcs. They're just gonna make their way right through us. No! Stop returning my stuff to my hands. The deck is pretty cool. It's definitely doing its thing. Like a forest. I think we're just gonna banish them. I don't want to, but I feel like that's the right move. Just to get rid of it. And then so we'll go to combat. I'll decline that. Hit for 1, and then I guess we will replay Took. Unfortunately, they know what we have in our hand, too, which is not great. blow my stuff up, LSV. I don't like that. Just go to combat. Get in for 2. And we'll play Arbory and Butterbur again. Just keep playing Butterbur until we can't play any more Butterburs. Draw 2 cards, and that is... The Bath Song is pretty cool. How much is it? 4 for draw 2, then draw 2 again. It's basically almost like having rebound some of these enchantments. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. There's a lot of orcs. I think what we're actually gonna do is, yeah, sack your, get rid of your. I probably should have done that earlier, but that is not gonna do us any good right now. Though we could make her. Yeah, we'll not do that. Okay, let's do this instead. And no attacks. Yeah, I figured that was happening. Figured he was for not long for this world. All my creatures. No blocks. We'll just take it. That doesn't help us. Just block. Legendary creature. Oh, get in for 2. And then I think we're just going to end our turn. Maybe they'll think we have something. Get it for 4. My turn? Oh, Elven Chorus. Huh? That might actually come into play. Unless they counter us. Definitely might have a counter spell. That's not going to help us. Go to combat, I guess. Hit for 4, and then we will end our turn. This is coming down to the wire. I wish I had a legendary creature right now. I think we're going to have to crack our food token. Uh-oh. They're thinking. I don't like it. Don't do it. Oops. Oh, is it my fault? I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that was me. Yes. That gift. Scry 2 and draw 2. Don't draw more cards. You don't need more cards. There's just more things that could stop me. Sack our food. In 3 life. Draw the card. Ooh, we can play that. Yeah, let's go to combat. Well, let's just play it and see whether or not we get away with it. Yeah, had a feeling. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Down to 2. Good game. That was close. So close. Awesome. That was fun. So close. Could have almost said that I beat LSV. That's pretty cool. What else? That's pretty cool. Anyway, okay. Done typing things. Okay, I do need. Yeah. Yeah, this has been such a great day. I am having a great time. Thank you, Wizards. I appreciate this. Gotten to play against people I've always wanted to play against. Got to experience the set before everybody, which is pretty cool. You know, let's draft just for fun, since we only have like 24 minutes. I really like One Ring to rule them all. Unfortunately, there's so many legendary creatures running around that it just doesn't always get everybody that you need to. You know what? I do like going my Rakdos. She's really good. Arwen is pretty disgusting. If you can get enough scry things going, ugh. Warlock, Dorn's Bane. Will we be sacking enough stuff? I feel like we should just do this. This would be really good with this. Ashlag, Instigator, Spearmaster. Pretty fast at building decks. Smite, Death Loss, 3 damage target creature. This is indestructible. That's really good. And if it would die, exile at this turn? That's really good removal. Coral's End is not bad. We will be sacking things. You know what, let's take a Lash of Barlog instead. I mean, we do get to draw cards. Oh, we're just sacking our own creatures. We need more removal. Don't really want any of these things. Guess we'll just take this. Something we can use, I guess. I really do like this. I've used those Lancers to my advantage many a times now. Guess we'll take that. That'll scar Goblin. We don't need that, but we will take that. Limbus is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll take that. I do like destroying people's lands because I'm a monster. That's right, I'm going to draft this deck and I'm going to play it in the next 20 minutes. We got this. Schmeagle, you can't pass. Those are some good removal. So, not a lot of great cards for us, though. We will take this War Beast. Creatures win drafts. That's what I've learned over the years. We will take you, Mr. Army Doubler. Brush Instigator? I do like Brush Instigator. I'm gonna take that. Oh, my bird was there. I love that bird. Ugh, he's so good. Do I want to just take that? Yeah, I think we'll take Mortal Wound just as another removal. Most of the time people won't pay it. Especially since their creatures gets -3. I think we're gonna take the Berserker. Haunted Dead, Sam's Rescue, Swarms of Moria, I think we'll take, just in case we need lands. Do we just take Nasty End? No, we're gonna take this Patrol. We're just going all in on the orc thing, why not? Some ramp, more removal, more orcs. Black Breath, actually, more removal. The removal, but we don't have to actually sack something is much better. We just, you know what? Let's take Orcish Medicine as a surprise tactic and Haunt of the Dead. We'll take that. King of the Oathbreakers has actually won me a couple of games. Reprieve, you're the worst. I hate you so much. We'll take this orc. Why not? What else do we got going on here? Not a lot of stuff in our colors. Ugh. We will take you, though. Fear, fire, foes. It's not bad. More creatures. That's what we want. Rush the room. Oh, this is not terrific for us. Not like, where are all the red cards and where are all the black cards? That was almost like a full pack that was nothing that we could use. Or nothing that we want. Crusher, Trample. I think we're going to take the elephant, though. Even though I kind of wanted to take that one that makes humans, because I do like sacrificing humans to things. Apparently that's my jam, is sacrificing humans. We will take you. Apparently we're just going all in on the orc thing. Why not? Probably not going to make very many cuts either, because we don't have time for such things. Do just want to get one final game in here. Crusher, and another Crusher. Why not? Why not? It's almost, I don't think we drafted very many things that weren't in our colors. How many lands are in here? 17, that's decent. Let's keep those. Let's get rid of one of these Crushers, get rid of one of these Fires. We'll keep you. What else are we getting rid of? Smite the Deathless, Gimli's Fury, Breaking the Fellowship. We'll keep the Knife Wound. Let's get rid of that. Keep you. Rush the Room. Get rid of that. Get rid of one of those. We will actually keep all of those. And we will probably be sacking this guy to it. Whatever. We're going to keep 53 cards. I don't care. Actually, if we're going to keep that many cards, let us add more swamps. Yes, swamps, please. How many red cards are we rocking? A decent amount. Red. Oops, there we go. There we go. Boom. Let's do this thing. We have 17 minutes. Built a deck in 5 minutes. That's one of my problems, is I build decks way too fast. Hey, King Gex. And then, like, at pre-releases, I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm like, hello. I do like many partings. That's a really good card. Especially for food decks. Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. What's going on, One Hot RPG? Just finishing up here. Only have like 16 more minutes before they shut the servers down on us. I was trying to draft a deck as fast as I could. Drafted a deck in like 5 minutes, so we'll see how it does. Oh, let us be tempted by the ring. Why not? You are our ring bearer, Mr. Orc. Worst comes to worst, we'll make him our ring bearer. Well, and then we can use one ring to rule them all. What do we want to do? Mass. This. Okay, there's nothing I really want to do with those. I think we're just going to combat. We'll play them after this. Oh no. What are you doing, Frodo? How dare you, you monster. Do I just want to do Mines of Moria? Actually, let's play her. If she dies, that's okay, because we'll get to do the ring thing. I was going to do the ring tempsus with one ring to rule them all, but I wish Lash of the Barlog was actually an instance. That would make me happy. Oh, we cannot. Oh, it must choose blockers. Bear. Oh, as long as it must be blocked if able. Okay. Guess we're gonna die. Oh, can I block with this creature? What? Oh, because he's got the. Forgot that he has only one power. He's got that weird ability. Oh, yeah. You can still be our ring bearer. Why not? Oh no, Billy the Pony can block us though. Well, I have Menace, so at least that's nice. Do we want to do that or that? It's blocked. Yeah, that's cool, but not what we want to do right now. I think we're gonna kill Frodo? I think we are going to go to combat. We'll attack and not attack. Draw a card. That is a card. We don't actually need the swamp right now. We might actually have to kill both of these creatures. What? They're both going to survive that, though, so that's not really worthwhile. Let's pay the sacrifice of the creature. We will target. Kill Frodo, I think. We'll sack you. Mass some orcs. And then we can sack the orcs. Oh, I forgot they come in as 2/2s. That's pretty cool. I guess we will not be sacking the orcs. Oh. Well, that's bigger than our creature. Do I want to kill that? Kinda. Do we go to combat first and do that? Questions. I think we will attack with the One Ring. Draw a card. Discard a card. And then I feel like we should just sacrifice them just because. Oh, you know, cancel this. We're stupid. We're gonna play this. Play this. We'll just pay the 4 and kill it. I forgot that we could just pay the alternate cost for it. That would have made much more sense. Then we could have got in for, tried to get in for another 5. I mean, they're good blockers at least. Oh, man. I don't need two of you. Oh, you know what we should do? Okay, I had an idea. We'll play one ring to rule them all. The ring will tempt us. We'll make the orcs our ring bearers. We'll make them our ring bearers. And then attack. And we will not attack with that. Our ring bearer will game that. What do we want to discard? Do we discard you? Probably. And then we shall attack. I'm hoping they'll block with everything, and then we will kill everything. Ring will go off. They'll have to sacrifice a creature at the end of combat too. That will be gross. I'll just do this. Auto pay that. Play Gimli's Fury. Make it into an 8/7. We'll still die, but at least we'll get in for some damage. And then we'll have our orcs. I got so much food tokens though, they're just gonna gain so much life. Don't know why they say good game. I don't think we could have won. No blocks. We'll take the one. No blocks. That'll destroy all the creatures. Tapped. Activate this only if you control a legendary creature. We do control a legendary creature. Bring you back out. Scry 1. Put that on the bottom. I'm trying to finish this game before the server shut off. I'm just gonna keep gaining life from all their food tokens. That is a problem. That did nothing good. Well, they made more food tokens. Okay, we might be able to play him. Let us attack. So we have menace, so we can at least get in for some. They'll crack a food token, go back up to 10. Don't you know I'm trying to kill you? Stop it! We can get in for 7 next turn. If we play the fires, I think we're just gonna let them. Oh, I guess we could have blocked with Haunt of the Dead Marshes. More food tokens. What do we get? Okay, that's something. Both of those guys can get through, though. I think we'll do that. Okay, that'll be what we will do. We'll attack. Get in for... Uh-oh. Ugh. Killed my orc. I need him for things. Don't you know? Play an Easterling Vanguard, and that stinks, because now if I block with the other guy, he's gonna... Plants you food! Do we just want to block with him? Yeah, we'll block with it. Actually, you know what? Let's not block with him. Let's block with this. Then we'll get some orcs. We'll crack some food. So silly. The ring tempts us. Oh. That is interesting. Okay. Let's have them come in. Have the ring tempt him. And then we will attack. We'll draw a card. Discard a card. Ooh, yeah. Let's discard this. I'll gain some life. Go down to 11. And they'll lose 3 because we're the ring bearer. Oh, you know what? We probably could have won next turn if I would have not gotten rid of the card that I did get rid of. Which is disappointing. I guess we'll block with... Oh no, the Dread March. It'll die. Yeah, they got more. What do we got going on here? We need two until target non-legendary creature with power less than or equal to the... Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That seems decent. Take that, and then go to combat. Attack, 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 attack. Yes. We'll draw a card. Discard a card. They'll gain some life. I think. Do I want to get rid of that or that? Down to 1, and then they'll lose 3 life. Good game. Oh, that was a close game. Oh, it's finally giving me rank. I was gonna say it never went up. It was like, I'm assuming we just couldn't get any while we were playing this. Good game, everybody. That was a good one. That was close. Very, very close. Very cool. Okay, well, I think that is about the end. I think the servers go off in like 4 minutes, so I do not think I can get a 4-minute game in. I mean, I can try, but I don't know. I am excited that I can get to go get my commander decks today, though. So I'll get those all set up, and I will probably play them this weekend on stream. So if you want to see some of the Lord of the Ring decks, definitely check them out today or this weekend when I play. I'll be playing tomorrow night Oathbreaker with Jen and Donnie on the Filthy MTG Casuals, and then I will be having my own stream. We will not be doing an afternoon stream because it's Father's Day and I gotta go visit my dad, but I will be back at 9 o'clock with some guests. I don't know, what are we playing tomorrow? We are playing... Go check out my calendar. We are playing June 11th, 18th. Oh, that's going to be a fun game. Jeremy, Yogg, and Tom at 9 o'clock, Plane Chase. Woohoo! Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, thank you very much, Wizards. I appreciate you guys. It was a great time. I streamed almost 10 hours worth of this, so awesome sauce. I got to play my silly decks that I built, which is fun. And I appreciate getting to try things out. Gets me better acquainted with the cards as well for my streams, so that is pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you very much for the subs, Matt. That was super awesome of you. That definitely helps out getting me to Vegas, so I appreciate it. All my streaming money just goes to getting me to cons and whatnot, so I appreciate everybody who donates and gives me money for things, because, yeah, helps me get me places. And then I get to interact and play with you guys in person, which is always great, and I appreciate that. Like, the experience is always fantastic. But I am going to let you go, because otherwise I'm going to ramble, and I'm going to go watch The Flash. So everybody have a good night and good day and all that other fun stuff, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Thank you. That was a very close game. Bye. Everybody take care.